If we can't get Willis, under no circumstance should we take a QB on the first 3 rounds. We have too many needs. Young and Stroud next year. He's already looking forward to next year's draft.
Man, all right.
How do you feel about Bryce Young? It seems like he's got a pretty small frame. I mean, not that that's the end of the world, but
yeah, he's just tiny looking, but I'm not against it. I haven't watched him on that. Like, I've watched him to know he's really good, and I think that, if he was coming out this year, he would probably be the number 1 guy. But I haven't cut it on and let me analyze every little thing about him just to that extent, him or CJ.
Well, either way,
and I think both of them were at times one looked dominant, like they were going to be the surefire guy, then the other time it was the other guy. But at the same time, both of those guys had their little struggles as well. So like I said, I mean, both of those dudes though. How do you feel about both of those guys versus taking a Malik in this year's draft?
It's just tough, dude, because a lot can change in a year. Sam Howell was the number 1 pick for this class before college football started, and we saw that played out. He's like a 2nd-round pick. So same can be said for Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, any of these dudes that they're really talking up for next year's quarterback class. A lot can change.
Yeah.
And Malik Willis, that's what I mean. I don't think it matters that much about this QB class kind of stuff, because last year's QB class was one of the best in the last decade, and they sucked. Not saying they're gonna keep sucking, but
Deke said, they sucked.
They did. Mac Jones was the best quarterback, and he was just solid. Like, there wasn't anything that blew you away.
Yeah.
There wasn't any rookie season like Cam Newton whenever he came in. You know what I mean?
I would agree.
So I don't know. Malik Willis, he could be awesome. He could be awesome in the pros. He played at Liberty. There's a lot of things that hurt him playing at Liberty. I mean,
what you mean? What could hurt him playing at Liberty, man?
He didn't have the best players around him.
Oh, come on. Don't play. You're probably right.
Did he not have the best resources? Who knows? Yeah. There's how many small school quarterbacks that come into the pros and play really well, and then not even draft Malik Willis to be drafted in the late 1st round. That sounds bad compared to maybe some of these quarterbacks coming in the next class, because we're all expecting
top five.
Yeah, there's 4 or 5 guys that are going to be in the top 15, but bro, there's quarterbacks that are taking 2nd round, 3rd round, late 1st round. Deshaun, what was he taking? Middle of first round.
Yeah.
He became a really good quarterback in the pros. So I don't really take too much stock into it. There's just a lot that can change in a year. Yeah. If you think Malik Willis is going to be good, he's just going to be good in the pros, right?
If you like him,
don't worry about all this. Man, how does he compare to other quarterbacks in other classes?
Yeah.
You think he's going to be a good pro? Just take him.
Yeah.
I don't think all that stuff matters.
If you like the guy, you likes the guy.
Because what was the Mahomes class, right?
Mm-hmm. That was one with Deshaun Watson. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're saying that was one of the worst classes.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Mahomes and Watson in that one, though.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows what Trubisky becomes. He could be a really good quarterback, too. So it might be a really good class for all 3 of those guys.
I can't stand you, bro. Who knows? Mitch might be a really good quarterback going for it. You know what? Because it's black and gold all of a sudden. You know what I mean? That's how this thing goes.
He got that Pro Bowl.